wicked and not so wicked stepmothers on the next Oprah Winfrey Show.
It's Mother, dear. Mother, how did you get here?
We just couldn't keep her away.
Oh, I'm so glad. You look so much better than when I arrived, darling.
She'll be just as good as new before we know it.
My baby.
We'll take every precaution during surgery to protect the baby.
Surgery? Well, they have to operate, honey, to remove the bullet.
Doctor, you said there was some information you wanted to speak to me about.
Yes.
I'll be right back.
You just rest, sweetheart, and believe that everything is going to be just fine.
All right, I want the truth, Doctor. Will Erica and our baby make it?
Darling, they're an absolutely adorable couple, and they are crazy about your house. I quoted them an outrageous price, almost double what you and Cliff paid for it. They didn't even bat an eye.
Well, they must really want it.
They're dying for it. Just as it is, no changes. Now, I can have the papers signed, sealed, and delivered to you around noon.
Well, don't do anything about it yet. I want to think about it.
Darling, have we got a bad connection here? Nina, we've got them exactly where we want them.
Just hold on for a little while, and I'll call you back about that, okay? Thank you.
What was that all about?
Are you all right?
Yeah. Look, if you'd rather wait in the car, I'll be able to handle the verdict on my own.
Mark, I know you can handle this, but I happen to love you, and I want to be here.
Okay, well, let's do it then, huh? Hi. My name is Mark Dalton. I'd like to get the results of my blood test.
None.
I can't believe you bungled this one.
From what you told me, it was you that panicked.
I thought you knew how to read those charts.
Yes. Yes, I do. But I have not, as yet, mastered control of the weather. Now, perhaps William couldn't land because of this fog.
Perhaps is not going to get us to safety. Didn't you have any kind of contingency plan?
Yes, we did. Weather permitting, we were to meet here.
We're probably in the wrong place. Why did I trust you?
You know, I've put up with your hysterical carping all night. Now I'm tired and I've had enough.
You don't seem to grasp something. I don't think we're going to get out of this.
Yes, we will, but no thanks to you alienating your daughter. You know, you really should learn to control your temper and your tongue.
But we don't have to worry about her, do we? Because you're still her best buddy. She still trusts you.
Yes, well, thank goodness she does. I mean, you practically revealed the entire plot to her.
It was scary last night. She wanted to kill me.
Yes, Mommy dearest.
Well, I don't want it to happen again.
Oh, this sedative should hold her for a time, but of course I can't guarantee what her actions may be when she wakes up. Shooting her own sister has to be a traumatic event for someone as sensitive as Noel.
The only good thing to come out of this whole mess is the fact that without medical aid, Erica's got to be dead by now.
Well, let's see if we can find some news, huh?
Our meteorologist tells us the worst is over and the fog should have totally lifted by nightfall. I'll let him give you the hold it, I've just been handed this item. Erica Kane, who has been seriously wounded from a gunshot wound, and her fiancé, Travis Montgomery, a U.S. senatorial candidate, have just been rescued from Cobras Island by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. They are conducting an intensive search for Goldie Kane and her daughter Silver in connection with the shooting. Miss Kane was rushed to a nearby hospital and is reported to be in critical condition.
so much for unavailable medical aid. Naturally, we'll do all we can.
Look, doctor, I want the bottom line.
Through ultrasound, we know the baby's still alive. The bullet did not rupture the placenta. But we have no way of knowing what will happen when surgery is performed.
You're talking about the risks for the baby.
Miss Kane's chances are somewhat better than the child's, but still far from 100%. With the bullet still lodged in the abdomen, there's still a strong risk to both the mother and the fetus, especially in terms of infection. And there's the possibility that the trauma may induce premature labor.
Well, in that case, why are we still here? Why isn't she in surgery? What are we waiting for?
We had to wait until her condition had stabilized. Quite frankly, we don't have the proper facilities for these kinds of contingencies. If at all possible, I would advise that you transport Miss Kane to UCLA, which has one of the best neonatal care units in your or our country.
Is it safe to move her?
Mr. Montgomery, in my opinion, your wife and child would have a much better chance there. And there would be no complications.
Are you sure?
I am. And you'd have a doctor and a nurse in attendance.
Well, I've got my jet standing by at Vancouver Airport. I'll have it ready for takeoff immediately.
Now, Miss Kane must remain calm and undisturbed while I make all the necessary arrangements for the hospital.
I understand.
Gladys.
Jeremy, how's Erica? She's holding her own. What about Noel and Goldie?
There's no sign of them. I'm hoping Erica can give me some clues as to where to look for them. Is this her room?
Yeah. Oh, you can't go in there.
A counselor will be with you shortly.
Counselor? What do I need a counselor
Don't
for?
be alarmed. It's routine procedure with all our patients. It won't be long.
Thank you.
Sure make you sweat it out, don't they?
I'm sure it can't be helped, Mark.
If I have AIDS, I don't want you to feel obligated or anything.
Obligated? Why would you even think I would feel obligated?
You know what I mean. I'll be able to deal with it, okay? I can handle the whole thing on my own.
I am sure that you can handle this on your own.
I just want it understood.
Excuse me. I think this is a very selfish attitude.
I'm sorry, I don't even know what I'm
Look,
saying.
listen to me. I love you. And there's nothing I can ever do that will ever change that.
I just don't want you to have to suffer, too.
Who says I'm going to suffer? Who says you're going to suffer? Look, we don't even know yet, so here we are discussing the worst.
It could happen.
Whatever happens, I'm here. And there is nothing, absolutely nothing you could ever say or do that will ever change that. So that's the end of this discussion.
Okay.
No, I feel in my heart that those tests are going to come back negative.
You really are something.
So are you, so are you. That's why I love you.
Oh, I love you.
Mr. Dalton, I'm Tina Foster, MD, in case you're wondering.
No, it's okay. This is Ellen Chandler.
How do you do?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm not going to keep you in suspense any longer. I have your results right here. I'm happy to say your test results came out negative.
Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
You wouldn't believe the hell that I've been through.
Oh, yes, I do. And I'm sorry it's taken so long, but we have to be thorough.
It's okay, I understand. So lucky.
Yes, you are.
So damn lucky.
You are lucky, and I'm very happy for you. But there is one other consideration that has to be taken into account.
Yeah.
The antibodies of the HIV virus take 3 to 6 months to develop. So if you think you've been exposed...
No, you don't have to worry. I haven't been near drugs in way over 6 months, and I'm never going near them again. For the rest of my life, I'm staying.
There are other precautions.
I read the literature, yes, the stuff you sent me on safe sex, and I certainly intend to practice it. Immediately. I can't imagine anybody that wouldn't.
You'd be surprised how many people think it can't happen to them.
Yes, someone else is always the statistic, right?
Exactly.
I wouldn't wish on anybody what I've been through. Thank you.
Oh, yes, me.
Thank you.
Me, too.
It's my pleasure, believe me. I'm sure you'd like to have a few minutes alone to let it sink in.
Yes.
If you don't mind, Jan.
Take your time. Nice to have met you.
Thank you.
So who was it?
That was Meg Hill. You know, Sam's mother, Bobby's little friend, and she wanted me to, be a homeroom mother a couple times a month, and I told her I'd have to get back in touch with her and see before I could accept.
You know, what's the hang-up? I think it would be great for Bobby's mother to get involved with school. Heck, I'd even become a room father if it would help bring us together as a family.
What are you doing back here?
I got great news. My offer for the condo's been accepted. And if we move real quick, we can move as soon as the paperwork's all cleared. I mean, we got our own home now. Come on.
Not a home, it's an apartment.
Hey, look, Nina's got a playground, a pool, a baseball field.
Oh, Bobby is not into baseball.
What are you talking about? He used to be. He loved to toss that old ball around.
He used to be.
Hey, look. I mean, it's going to take time. But Bobby's going to get through it, all right? What we got to do is produce an environment, a family-type environment. You know, the meals together, all of that stuff. We've got to show Bobby that he's not passing through life, huh? That we've got stability and togetherness.
Yeah, you're right. I think a house with our own yard would really help, though.
Oh, I know that. I know a house with our own yard would be great, but we can't find one. We got to get out of this hotel or we're all going to go nuts.
You're right. You are right about that. It's stifling in here.
Okay, go with me on this, huh? It's all right. I'll call. I'll tell him to go through with the deal, all right? Huh? That's it. That's my girl. Now, look, I got to get over to the Oasis. Benny's expecting me. Okay. Oh, what are you going to do this afternoon?
Well, I guess I just might as well go shopping for things for our new home.
Oh, that's my girl. That's my girl. Now, look, I'm going to go take care of things. I'll check with you later, okay?
Okay.
I need to see her.
Erica's doctor just gave strict orders that she is not to be upset or disturbed in any way.
Travis, I'm not going to upset her. I've got to find a lead as to where to look for Noel. I've got to find her.
Listen, if you go in there now and you start making Erica relive that whole horrible nightmare, it might be just enough to send her over the edge. There's no way I'm going to let you go in there and start questioning her now.
Travis, she is my only source. Noel is in danger.
I don't give a damn about Noel. Do I have to remind you that Noel, she almost killed Erica, her own half-sister? If it hadn't been for Jesse alerting the Canadian police, Erica may be dead now.
Noel is not a killer. She was programmed.
Save it. There's no way you're going to go in there and start questioning Erica now.
I care about Erica. I'm not going to hurt her.
All right. Then leave her alone.
I'm fighting for the woman I love, as much as you're fighting for the woman you love. Noel is as much a victim as Erica. Erica knows that. She begged me to find her sister. Now, you stand in my way. You're going to go against her wishes.
What I'm going to do is to try to protect Erica's life and that of our unborn child.
I know. I swear to you, I'm not going to do anything to endanger her. If anything, she's going to give me information, if she has some. Trust me, please. If she gets upset for any reason, I'll leave immediately.
All right.
Evans, you're all right. Did you find my sister?
More importantly, that you are all right.
Did you find her?
No, I didn't find her. That's why I'm here. Hoping that you could have heard anything about where Goldie could have taken her.
No.
What about Damon? Get any clue from him?
Who's Damon?
Damon Lazar, Noel's psychiatrist.
The only man who was on the island was Hodge.
He tried to kill Travis.
No, Damon was definitely somewhere in the house. He's the one who programmed Noel into doing what she did to you.
Well, we were pretty much all over that whole house. I didn't see any sign of anyone else being there. Did you, Don?
No. Silver didn't mention him.
But I saw him.
Well, you must be mistaken.
Still alive. Montgomery got away. How? Hodge had a gun.
How should I know? Obviously, Montgomery overpowered him.
And the authorities are looking for me. No mention at all of you.
Now, we agreed right from the beginning that I should stay out of sight on the island. That was always part of the plan.
Yeah, the plan to pin the whole thing on me.
Oh, dear, you are paranoid.
No, I am not, because the plan was yours. From the beginning down to the last detail. You set me up.
That's ridiculous. That you even suggest such a thing betokens your mental state, my dear.
Don't go grand on me, Damon. Why did I ever trust you?
Goldie, darling. We are all of us, in this together. And therefore, I think you should calm yourself and start thinking rationally rather than hysterically.
You know, a lot of this is Jeremy Hunter's fault, and I tried to warn you about him. I said the man is an obstacle with his interference and his visions. I tried to tell you he was trouble, but you wouldn't listen to me, and look where we are now.
Poor Jeremy. He only wanted to help Noel.
Well, at least we got rid of him. Although, you know, it's strange about that newscast. There was no mention of him. Now, he is dead. There was enough tranquilizer in that syringe to kill him. May he rot.
I'm telling you, I saw Damon Lazar just before Goldie jumped on Noel and the gun went off.
Jeremy.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to upset you.
No, I'm trying to think. If he was there, then why didn't I see him?
Because it's all part of a plan. He's the one responsible. He's the one who brainwashed Noel. And Goldie was with him on the whole thing.
Wait, are you sure that you actually saw this? I mean, you were heavily drugged at the time. You might have hallucinated the whole thing.
No, I saw him. Now, of course you didn't, so it's going to be his word against mine. But he definitely was there.
We're going to have a hard time proving that.
It doesn't matter. What's important now is that I find Noel. She's in danger. Now, can't you remember anything, Erica, that could help me?
I'm sorry. Just, Jeremy, be careful because Goldie won't. She'll stop at nothing.
I'll be fine. You take care of yourself now.
I will.
I know you will. Goodbye. Thank you. Bye.
It's all right. He's a friend of Erica's and mine.
I've made the arrangements. You're all set for your trip.
What trip?
We're going to UCLA. They've got a special unit there for your kind of surgery.
My baby.
No. The trip won't hurt the baby.
Not in the least. In fact, you'll both be better off there. They're better equipped than we are.
I don't want to go to Los Angeles. I want to go home.
Something about you, baby, makes me keep loving you.
What are you so jacked up about?
I'm having a good day. I made a little progress with Bobby.
Are you on speaking terms with the kid now?
No, pretty soon. And we're moving into the new place pretty soon.
Oh, yeah? You got Nina to go along with the condo idea?
She's out shopping this very moment for the new condo.
Great, that's great. Congratulations.
Oh, Benny, save it.
Wait a minute, are we starting something here?
No. I just want to keep this whole thing honest. If I remember correctly, you were the one that thought I was crazy and out of line for going after Nina.
Yeah, well, maybe I was out of line.
Benny, look. You are a very happy and married man.
Yeah.
Why deny me the pleasure of having just a little bit of that, huh?
Hey, more power to you. You know, I hope it's the marriage of the century. Just a little surprised, that's all. I mean, it wasn't too long since Cliff...
Look, I love Nina, all right? And sooner or later, she's going to work Cliff out of her system. And when she does, then she'll love me as much as I love her. And anyway, when that day comes, it'll be worth the wait.
Laboratory tests prove in most devices, Energizer lasts longer than any other battery. New Energizer.
Hurry, offer ends soon. Call 1-800-LIVE-WELL.
It's amazing what people put up with when they don't feel like cooking. Well, now you don't have to put up with anything. Just try my fresh, fully cooked, Purdue-Dunny roasted chicken and chicken parts. They come in their own microwavable trays and are ready to eat in minutes. Just because you don't feel like cooking, why settle for something you don't feel like eating?
If you want great roasted chicken, don't do it. Purdue done it.
A good job can lead to a great life. ABI, the American Business Institute, can help you get that great life by training you for a job in business. Be a computer terminal operator, an executive secretary, or a computerized bookkeeper. Learn on the latest IBM computers and Wang word processors. Call ABI now. In New York, dial 997-0880. In New Jersey, dial 623-0082. And we may give you a whole new life.
The Other Woman speaks out on Bess Meyerson's indictment at 5.
Erica, time is very important. We can't waste it.
But the flight back east would only take a few more hours. That wouldn't be harmful, would it?
I don't foresee any problems, no.
Then, see, please, take me home. Please, Travis. I really want to go home. I want to be with Mark. I need to be with Mark. I want to be in the Pine Valley Hospital. Please, I know that my baby would be all right in the Pine Valley Hospital. I know that. Please do this one thing for me and the baby.
We do have an excellent neonatal unit in our hospital. I can vouch for that.
Yes. I want to go home. Please, please take me home.
Doctor, would a trip like this be safe?
The patient's peace of mind is very important. And if you travel with medical personnel...
Is it really that important to you?
Yes, it is.
All right. We'll be there in no time. Erica, you are the most precious thing in my life. You and the baby. There's nothing in the world I wouldn't do for you.
I love you.
And I love you. We'd better go.
Everything's all set. They're waiting now to take you down.
Going home.
Well, we're almost out of food, and as for water, forget it.
Oh, we have water all around us.
Try drinking some of it. I'd like to watch you.
Yeah? I had no idea that you'd turn out to be such a scintillating traveling companion.
We are lost at sea. We have no food and no water, and you want scintillating?
Quiet? I'll settle for peace and quiet.
What's that?
That was the engine dying.
That means we can't move.
Well, there's a brilliant deduction.
We are stranded. We are going to die out here, or else we're going to sit and wait until we get arrested. You have cost me everything I had. You have cost me everything I ever had.
Stop it.
You have cost me...
Stop it this instant. It's mechanical. It can be fixed.
You can't even run the damn thing. How are you going to fix it?
Do you know how to read lips?
Fabulous. Just fabulous.
Mm-hmm. The star. We forgot
yes.
the star that we got in the...
Where is it?
It's here. There you go. The crowning touch for our perfect tree.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. There we go. How's that?
That's good. We'll come back here in one.
Well, that's about the prettiest tree I ever trimmed.
Mm-hmm. I think that we should be proud.
Yep. I think we're a great team. You, me, Bobby.
Mrs. Gurney.
Mrs. Gurney. I think Bobby's going to be real happy.
Yeah. And I think he'll insist on the same team year after year.
Yeah, I'll probably dictate a memo to Mrs. Gurney to that effect. I'm glad we bought that star.
Me too. It can be our symbol.
Yeah, I like that. A star to guide the Warner family.
To a life of love and happiness.
Oh, well put, Mrs. Warner.
Fisher-Price presents Animal Sounds Barn. So young animal lovers can discover a barnyard filled with lots of happy animal sounds and surprises, all by themselves. New Animal Sounds Barn from Fisher-Price. There's only one sound we didn't have to put in.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Butterworth. My two syrups are delicious.
Because they're both made with grade A butter.
She really talks.
And they pour on very thick and rich.
Mrs. Butterworth's, regular and light.
Before you slip it over or slide it on, before you dress, caress. Caress with bath oil leaves your skin softer than soap can. Softer than anything that touches it. Before you dress, caress. I don't intend to grow gracefully. I intend to fight it every step of the way.
Oil of Olay.
This is the year I turned 30. Again.
Penetrating quickly, assuming the function of the natural fluid you lose as you age.
The big 3-0 is no big deal. I've been there. A few times.
Helping maintain fullness and softness, making your skin look younger.
I love being 30-ish and looking 20-something.
From luxurious penthouse pads to sumptuous hot tub hideaways, we searched the world for the perfect snack. And here in the gleaming kitchen of Mrs. Penny Bucksworth, we found it. Little Debbie snack cakes. Excellent taste, Mrs. Bucksworth. And single packs are so convenient to take along when yachting.
Great taste, great variety, great value. Little Debbie has a snack for you.
The perfect snack when you really must eat and run.
Thursday, a network television premiere.
I like her.
Mariel Hemingway's unforgettable portrayal of Playmate Dorothy Stratton.
Please don't leave.
I want it to be over.
Star 80, friend discretion advised. Thursday.
Sunday. It's Linda Ronstadt, Emmylou Harris, and Bruce Willis. Something new is happening. A very special Dolly Sunday.
I've just been handed back my life. I don't believe I've been given another chance.
Believe it. You believe that.
All the things I want to do, all the things I didn't even dream about. The things we take for granted. The things we complain about. The things you want to do and never get the chance. The people who have AIDS. How lucky I am. I am alive and well. What a precious, wonderful gift.
Yes. Yes. You know, there's a line in Thornton Wilder's play, Our Town. I'll never forget it. Says, do any human beings ever realize life while they live it? Every minute.
I do now, I promise you. I'm so grateful. I'm going to be able to do those things I planned. I have you, and I have a daughter, and I have the time to find her, to tell her that I'm her father. To give her a family and a home with you. I am so grateful. So very grateful.
Me too.
And Mona and Erica. When Mona went up to see her, she said something to me about I always being there when they needed me. And I couldn't help but remember how dependent I had been on them. On everyone. And how lately I'd been able to be there for them, and I was so afraid of being on the receiving end again. And now I don't have to do that. Now I can be there. I can be here. I can be here for you and for Julie and for my sister. This is a great feeling.
It is. Oh, this is a great feeling.
I love your daughter, Mona. I can't bear the idea of going to have to lose the baby, but I can't live without Erica. She's got to come through this. She just got to come through it.
She will. Erica's never lost a fight. And she never will. Now, you've got to believe that.
I'm sorry.
But for showing some emotion. Oh, Travis, I'm proud that my daughter is loved and protected by a strong, caring man.
I usually have got a little more control than this.
But that's nonsense. With family? Don't you think I'm feeling the same way that you are? I'd hate to think that I had to hide that from you.
Miss Kane's awake, and she's asking for you.
Hi. So, Sleeping Beauty's awake, huh?
I'm sure I don't look very beautiful right now.
I have never seen you looking more beautiful than you are right now.
Love is blind.
Not mine.
Do you think it's a girl?
I hope it's a girl. I sure would love the idea of having two of you running around the house.
Where did I ever find you?
I found you. And I am never, ever going to let you go.
Promise.
I promise.
You're awake.
Yes.
I'm glad.
Why?
Because I care about you.
No, you don't. Why did you do it?
Noel, darling, you're very upset. Right
Don't call me
now.
that. Don't ever call me that. My name is Silver. Noel is your invention.
David!
This is between us. Tell me something, Mother. Explain to me why it is you hated me so much.
I loved you, Silver.
You love me? So you surround me with death?
No.
My sister. You wanted me to kill my own sister?
No, that's not true.
No? You did something to me. Something to make me hate her. Something to make me want to shoot her. You lied to me. You made me think she was responsible for Daddy's death. Why did you lie?
Your memory is coming back.
Yes. Like little flashes of light, bits and pieces of my past are becoming clear. You managed to get me to point the gun at her. But I couldn't shoot. I couldn't do it, so you did it for me.
If that stupid Jeremy Hunter hadn't cried
You killed him.
out,
Don't you dare talk to me about him. He loved me. He wanted to save me, to save Erica, so you killed him.
Stay away from
You killed him because you couldn't stand for anyone to care about me, to love me, to want to help me.
You don't understand. Jeremy did not love you. Jeremy wanted to destroy you. Jeremy betrayed you to the police.
No, don't say that.
Darling, you heard it yourself. No. Remember.
Mother, I know he wanted to help me. I realize that now. It's all over. You can't manipulate me anymore. I know what you are. You're a murderer.
No.
Yes. Oh, yes, you are. I can hear it in your voice. I can see it in your eyes and your face.
No. Now, Noel, you are not thinking clearly. Jeremy Hunter deserved to die. Jeremy... Ah!
If anyone deserves to die, Mother, it's you!
You are about to witness a crime.
Oh, doggy wanna play?
The bump. The lift. The choplifter. He's desperate for those luscious tender chops that look like real meat chops with that savory, meaty middle surrounded by the crunch of bone. Don't let your dog become a choplifter. Buy a meaty tender chops in all tender style, too.
Welcome to Hillshire Farm, where great taste is always at home.
So you want to speed up the way we make our Hillshire Farm smoked sausage?
Oh, yes, with high-speed equipment.
Hold on. But young man, you can't rush great taste. We hand-select lean cuts of pork and beef and smoke them slowly, gently, for the taste that other sausage just can't beat.
He's right. Try it yourself. Delicious. I wouldn't change a thing. Hillshire Farm, for our best taste every time.
When you wash, this is what you see. This is what you don't see. Hidden dirt soap and cleansers alone can't reach. Discover a deeper clean, Buff Puff Clean. Use your favorite soap and a Buff Puff facial sponge. Its gentle lifting action removes makeup, unclogs pores, lifts dead skin to reveal fresh, glowing skin. Discover the beauty of cleaner skin. Get Buff Puff Clean every day. Buff Puff in gentle, regular, and disposable singles.
You know, this is Walt Disney World. But so is this. And this. Walt Disney World. A vacation within a vacation. It's the world's greatest resort.
This is the year to see the world, Walt Disney World.
Friday, when the kids are away, the boys will play.
Love, exciting and new.
Full House. Then.
I'm your wife?
No. Well, yes, but not really.
Oh, so what I am is just a housekeeper. But whoever I am, both of us are really ticked off.
I Married Dora, right after Full House, Friday.
Well, right on cue.
What is this?
You like it?
I am overwhelmed.
Well, my dear, we have an omelet, a little salad, a little sparkling water to celebrate our new home. All signed, sealed, and delivered.
That was quick.
Oh, in case you haven't noticed, I am a man of action.
I have noticed that.
So, tell me, what did you buy this afternoon? A king-size bed, a sectional sofa?
No, I really didn't find anything that I liked.
Well, that's all right. I'll go with you next time.
Why aren't you at Oasis?
Benny's covering for me.
What about our lovely lunch?
Oh, that, it can wait.
Man, our omelet is gonna get cold.
Oh, Nina, we'll put it in the warmer.
My stomach is growling. Did you hear that? I'm starved.
So am I.
Since we have all afternoon, why don't we eat our lunch first?
Okay, sure. Sure.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to eat alone.
So do I.
You're telling me that the entire Coast Guard can come up with one trace of that woman?
We're not miracle workers.
You're not even competent. Never heard of radio communication? What about choppers? The lady's out there somewhere with an innocent young girl at her mercy. Goldie Kane is a killer.
We've done everything we could.
It's not enough. We've got to continue the search. We've got to find them before it's too late.
I don't think she tried to kill her own daughter.
In a minute, she hates her daughter.
Well, if the story of yours is true, she needs her to get the island.
She's not fool enough to think that she'll get the island now. Erica Kane is still alive.
According to reports from the RCMP, it's her sister who tried to kill her.
No, Noel was programmed. Her own mother. He's probably on the boat right now.
Our men have sighted no boats.
Because they didn't get far enough. There's a whole damn ocean out there. You put more boats in the ocean, more choppers in the air, and you find them.
Mr. Hunter, I realize that this young woman means a lot to you. But I don't think it's necessary to bark orders at me. We're using every means available to find these people.
Sir, this is a matter of life and death.
Get off me, damn you. Any love I've ever had in my life, you've destroyed. You were jealous of me? No. Jealous of my father's love for me? No. I didn't kill my father, did I? You did that too. How dare you say that? Because I remember the night my father died. You were fighting. Stop it. I heard you screaming at him. I mean it. Stop. He went slamming out of the house. Stop. His car went down the driveway. No. They said he had a heart attack, right? Stop it. But you caused it. Don't do it. You drove him to his death. I hate you. Oh, I hate you. I never wanted to have you. I never wanted to carry you, you simpering, slobby little... I know, because Daddy loved me and you couldn't stand that, could you? You couldn't stand for anyone to love me. Because no one ever loved you except me. But that wasn't good enough, was it? No one who ever really mattered loved you. Shut up. Shut up.